Hey guys, so today is Tuesday, November 19th. I am technically in the middle of week 13, I think. So I just sort of wanted to check in. I'm going to be making a video about how sort of the end of the semester has been like for me. About 2 weekends ago, I had my last on-ground weekend, so that was pretty cool. We had a potluck for one of our classes, so that was nice. And after that, I think the week before that, I tried to sort of get a lot of my assignments done already and tried to be really ahead. So I did that, and the week after, I also was really ahead. Yesterday, I finally kind of finished a lot of my assignments that are not final essays. So technically, I am done with, I believe, 3 classes total. I finished my reports for my intellectual achievement assessment class. I finished those about 2 weeks ago. And then for my professional development group, I finished my CV and my cover letter. And then for my clinical and diagnostic interviewing class, I finished all the assignments except for one, but that's because I've emailed him for about 2 weeks now, telling him that one of the videos that he wants us to watch for one of the assignments hasn't been working. And he barely emailed me back yesterday saying that he was gonna talk to the librarian and see what the librarian says about it, if she can find the video. So there's that. But I have proof that I've been trying to complete the assignment, but I finished everything else about it. So now all I'm left with is 3 more classes. One of them is my Intro to Theories of Treatment and Intervention class. So last thing I have to do for that one is just the final essay. It has to do with like your theoretical leanings and stuff like that. That one kind of seems like not hard, but kind of like one of the ones that I know I'm going to struggle with, just because I still kind of question what my theoretical leanings are. But there's that. The other paper is a paper for my psychopathology class. We just have to pick a diagnosis that's pretty present in the forensic population and just sort of talk about it. That one's like a 5-page paper. That's the one that I'm currently working on right now. And then the last one is a 10 to 12 page paper on pretty much, I believe he said, like any topic in forensic studies. So I decided to talk about race and the prison industrial complex. So I'll be talking about that. I already wrote my first draft and it's already 12 pages. So I just kind of have to go back and edit and make some changes. And I'll be talking about how that essay has been going for me in the next couple of minutes, I guess. So we'll be hearing from me soon after this about that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Let's see what time it is. It's 7:57 a.m. I don't go into work until 10:30 today, but I decided, like I said, in the last video, I get up earlier to do homework. And I'll probably come back and do some more homework, so there's that. But yeah. I'm hoping no one passes by so I'm not super awkward. I have a couple minutes. I'm currently at my job. I'm currently working. I'm in the field. I have an appointment right now. It's currently 1:47 and I have an appointment at 2 at this house. So I'm just sitting outside before I go there too early because I don't want them to be like, oh, we weren't expecting you this early. Not that it's that early, but still. So I decided to record a little bit. So I filmed a little bit earlier this week, I think on Monday. So I'm still on my 13th week. I'm moving along very slowly and it's kind of frustrating because when I was in my 11th week, I think I talked about this in the last thing that I filmed on Monday, but I'll say it again. I finished a lot of my assignments by my 11th week, or by the end of my 11th week, or at the beginning of my 12th week. So I figured I'd be done with my essays pretty soon too. But I've been moving a lot slower than I was hoping to, and it can get it's very discouraging,
I thought that I was going to be done, and the fact that I'm not is just kind of like, it's just like, why is this taking so long? And so I'm, it's, I don't even know what to say about it right now. The main one that was worried about was the one for my intro to forensic psychology class, because it's a 10 to 12 page paper, and it's not so much the actual length that bothers me. Like, 10 to 12 pages is not that much. The thing that kind of worried me was all the information that I needed to get. I was nervous about like getting the information. Some of the information I was getting wasn't like too recent, and then like, I don't know, like when I was putting everything together, like it not that it didn't make sense, but it's just kind of like it wasn't flowing as well as I wanted it to. So as I was writing it, I was just getting so discouraged, and just like, this, I already know this sounds like shit. Like, it sounds terrible. But, I wrote it, I finished my first draft, so I just put it to the side for a couple of days, and I figured, you know what, like, I just need to keep my mind off of it for a while, start my second essay, and then I'll come back to it. So I worked on my second essay yesterday. That one's a shorter one. It's a minimum of 5 pages, so that one's easy too. And I feel a little bit sort of more confident about that one. It flows a lot better. I have a better structure, and it all kind of fits together better. So I'm kind of doing the same thing with that one, where like I finished my first draft yesterday, so I'll just put it to the side for a little bit. And I'm thinking of just kind of printing everything out today, and then like going through it, both of the essays, and proofreading. And then hopefully by tomorrow I can start my third essay, and I'm hoping I can finish that one tomorrow, because this weekend I'm going to go see Bad Bunny in Ontario, so I'll probably be vlogging about that. I'm burping. So yeah, I mean, I'm thinking I'm gonna talk a little bit more throughout this video about like how my experience has been completing those essays, and finishing off this year, and then I'll make another video about sort of the very end of everything and how I feel about the semester as a whole, probably like maybe like a week or two after the semester ends, and then kind of go from there. But yeah, right now I'm kind of like in this like very discouraged state, because I feel like I'm constantly working, like I wake up, I do homework, I go to work and do work for 8 hours, sometimes more, and then I come home and do more homework, and it just feels like there's not enough hours in the day, and I don't know what to do anymore about it. I feel like I need a lot more hours in the day, and I'm so tired of being in my office, to be honest. I was talking to my cousin about this and to a friend about it, but like, I'm just so sick and tired of just sitting in my office. Like, I'm so much whiter than I was a couple of years ago. And sometimes like I'll be out in the field and I'll see like how pretty the day is. Granted, today is so gloomy and it was raining, but I'll see how pretty the day is, and it's like, wow, I miss being able to be outside and like feeling the fresh air, and not sitting down all the time. So I'm also dealing with that. So, but yeah. Okay, so today is Friday, November 22nd, and I woke up like maybe a little over an hour ago. I've just been kind of laying in bed doing nothing, but I took today off because I'm gonna be leaving with my coworker to Ontario today, to go see Bad Bunny. We're gonna spend the weekend over there, just kind of like a staycation kind of thing. But
last night I did like my final revisions for one of my essays. I had one of my friends go ahead and revise it for me too. And then this morning I was like, okay, let me just look over it. So I'm about to go ahead and turn in one of my final essays, and I'm so excited because then in like a couple minutes later I'm probably going to be turning in another one because I also had him revise that one. I'm about to go over it, look over it, and then I'll just have one more paper left to do. So I'm excited. Woo. Okay, I'm back. It's about 30 minutes after I recorded the last video, and I am about to turn in my second paper, final paper. So I'm gonna go do that now. Look at that. I have one more paper to do. Just one more. Just one. So I just finished my last final. I just finished proofreading it and everything. So I am getting ready to submit it. Just another quick check-in. I actually just got graded for one of my other finals that I turned in. When did I turn it? I think I turned it in Friday morning. And my teacher emailed me or graded it on Canvas today. So today's Sunday, November 24th. And so my teacher graded and wrote a comment saying that it was a good paper and I got, full points for it. So that was great. And so that kind of pushed me because I was definitely procrastinating today. Yesterday morning, I was in Ontario and I decided to go ahead and work a little bit on homework. So I just looked up a couple of articles, gathered some information. That's kind of all I did. I gathered all the information into one Word document, and I kind of just wanted to print that out, but I didn't have access to a printer over in Ontario. So I was like, oh, I'll just wait until tomorrow to print it. So today I did print out the information, but then once I got home, and I got home fairly early, but once I got home, I just kind of decided to lay down and just like watch TV. I was really tired, and I just kind of felt really off all day. So I didn't really want to work, but then I started working like a little bit, and then I got the notification that I got graded already, and I was pretty much done with the class. And, I was like, no, like, let me pick this up. And so I started writing a lot more, and I actually finished my essay today, and it was actually, it wasn't too hard. I thought it was going to be harder. So yeah, so I finished it. I proofread it a couple times, and I'm going to submit it right now. So I'm excited. And just like that, I'm done. This is one of my favorite parts of being done with school. Okay, I'm hoping, wow, my hair's an actual mess. That'll have to work for now. I don't even know what to. Today, today's Sunday, by the way. Sunday. This is such a bad video already.